It's like 1.7 G at full throttle to get here. Holy crap. But we got it. We got, I think, all of it. The only thing that I think I'm missing for a torch drive is I think the thing to actually form the pellets, because I don't think the feeder pellet, I don't think the pellet feeder does that. Where is that even, the pellet feeder? I got it somewhere around here. Ah, yeah, you. Propels millimeter scale solid reactant pellets into a position within the core for lasers to superheat into plasma and trigger a fusion reaction. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I thought I saw something about actually forming the pellets with something, but I got bonus helium, in fact, because yeah, we got this tank up here, which is an okay shape, I guess. So we can hang on to that. Got to get these walls out of here to make a bit more room. Store stuff away. I could just drop stack everything onto the same pile. I do know about that. I'm not really doing that though. I'm doing that for the carts because I don't know. The carts are a bit fiddly otherwise. It is something that I don't really want to take advantage of too much though. And we'll see what I can store away and what I have to get rid of. Because some of this stuff has got to go. Like the field coils, I think are probably going to be going. They are very big. They're huge. These spare helium tanks, we can definitely get rid of those. The field coils can probably go. One of the laser arrays can go, because I don't think I need two. We got the capacitor for the laser array to shoot into the pellet once it's fed into the core. We got the reactor core. We got the field coils. We got the capacitor for the laser. The generator to produce a bit of power on the side. We got a core pump somewhere. Yep, to clear it all out afterwards. We need the ablative lining to keep stuff safe. Don't know how much of that we need. The pump to clear it out. The fuel itself, the helium and deuterium. We got the cryo pump. I think we got basically everything. If there's nothing to actually form the pellets, and then the ablative liner we need. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll, check some prices here. Do I even have decent price for this stuff? Actually, I need to reform the net, I think. So, what do you have for me for the net? Right, the crates out here also with floors and stuff. I don't know how much, like, I think I would need more wall than floor, but the wall is such a pain to manage right now. I don't know. I'm still, like, massively at odds with myself and how I'm doing this. I'm really not sure how much I go forward with it all. The nets are a pretty cool thing to repair, but holy crap, is that going to be a pain in the butt to do. Although, I guess you, like, repair the stacks, don't you? So I guess it's okay. I mean, that's a big price, and that's a big difference in price. Because, like, when you put the stack of 5 down, you repair the thing on top, and it just pretends the entire stack is, like, new, even though they really aren't. So I guess we can repair the webs. The field coils, like new. 2,000 bucks for field coils. 4,000 for the reactor. That's not a lot of money, man. That ain't much. 20,000 for the coils and the core. $2,000 for that helium canister. Let's just see what the grand total is. 34,000 bucks. That ain't bad. that's pretty good, actually. It'd be cool to have the warehousing up in order for this, but I think that might just be a planned feature. I don't know. Maybe some stations out there actually have the. No idea. Hey, Sophia. I said later. Oops. Cancel. Stop. Offer to trade. 39,000 for a Hydra. Okay, you don't want the liquid helium. You don't want a lot of this stuff, actually. All right, well, fine. Fine, Sophia. I thought there was thinking happening. Okay, that's fine. We'll, swing around this car, grab some food, because poor Krug is hungry. He's a bit tired as well. Gotta take care of myself. Unload the ship. Build out what little bit I can. I think I've maybe decided I'm going to elongate what's currently that sort of main hub, move the cockpit down. It'll still be an open cockpit, but that'll leave me with enough room to get a second Hydra. And we'll have to do a bit of browsing for said Hydra. But it lets me get room for another Hydra, the more tanks for that, so I can actually fuel additional RCS. And then we gotta get some more RCS thrusters. I'll hang on to what I can. Currently just going to sell the bonus stuff, and we'll see what I can manage after clearing out my dorm. I might, that area that I built the shrine, I might use that as well. Close the door, lock it. It's basically my door. It's basically my door. Man, you fix it, you own it, right? That's what they say. Who says that? Nobody says that. I say that, though. I say that. Krug says that. If you fix it, it's yours. There, liquid heliums, because those are both bonus spares, and the laser array, one of them. So that's 16,000 right there. Boom. Thanks. Nets, I'll repair and sell, because I feel like whatever I have spare for nets right now, I think is bonus nets. I think I went overboard with the nets. Little bit overboard. I don't even know how much the cargo web weighs. I'm assuming it's not super duper light, but we can find out real quick. Let me throw into this rack, because this is like the small furnishings rack. That's signal box. I don't know what to do with the signal box yet. I'm thinking that might be handy for climate control, but I'm not sure. Maybe I can hook doors up to it or something? So like I can actually get a proper functioning airlock that waits for a door to close before the next door opens. Although I think for something like that, we'd be looking at like pathfinding issues, because they'll be like, oh, I can't go there because the wall's in the way. Krug, that's not a wall, that's a door. Just wait a second. Ugh. Krug's a bit silly sometimes, so I don't know. Where are those bonus nets at? One of these crates. It's just stuff. The walls that are in here, I'm just gonna trash though. Trashing those. The bed I can stash, I don't know, into the fridge or something maybe. This door I'll probably rip out. Like, I'm gonna hole out this part of the station. I'm giving myself an upgrade, alright? Look, nobody patrols over there, nobody's gotta know. Whatever fine they want to charge me for it, whatever. Maybe I fix it up later. I think it was one of these crates had the nets. No, that's all floors. That's the cool grid floor for more netting. I think we can get rid of that. I think I've got enough of that as well. Because, man, when I build this thing out, I'm going to have to get rid of all this net and everything. Like, all of it's going to have to go. The entire net situation probably is going to have to go. I suppose I can keep the net on the flanks, because that's where the rooms are going to go eventually, but I'm not putting the rooms up right now. We got to get RCS sorted first for that. So, hallway down. I think I'll probably just hallway down, maintain this width, and when we get like a side room, we could just like, and then door. Give it a bit of a fun shape. Although I want to get Hydras in there. Yeah, alright, so we'll probably keep it just flush. It'll be just like a boring grid thing. We'll just have a nice little TFTD looking ship here. Move the cockpit down. One, maybe 2 Hydras. So 3 Hydras there. God. Okay. That'll hopefully power us okay. But we're gonna have to move quite a lot of net. I think I got enough though. Whatever is there, we can just like move and shuffle around. God, there's so many floors. Give me all of these. That crate is now empty. We'll repair those and sell them. I think I get rid of that floor too, because that's our general floor. That's the nice carpeting, which we'll probably swap out at some point too. Today's not the day though. I have way too many floor, I think. Oh my god, I have too much floor. Oh my god, it's just more and more floor. I went overboard. It's just more floor. Okay. A little bit of overboardedness has happened today. Fine. Let's start with repairing the net that I've got and selling it. And maybe now he's doing a lot of back and forth repairing right now. Maybe you do like repair the stack individually. He's just going for it right now. Yeah, alright. So I take it back. I thought that was the case with the conduits though, because like I'd have a stack of conduits and I'd repair them, and then I use a conduit, and then suddenly the pile is poopy. It's like, alright. But I don't know, maybe the auto task repair is able to see the entire stack. He's definitely doing all of them though. Retying all those knots. This is taking a while, Krug. See what they're willing to pay for all that. And some of that floor we probably get rid of too, or stash that away as well somewhere. We'll make our own little warehouse or so, you know? Because like that's kind of how I look at it. I assume the warehouse is going to be a type of thing where you pay like per shift for the warehouse, and it's probably going to be like thousands. But somewhere for long-term storage, you don't really have to worry about it all. Except, well, that clears out a little bit, I guess. Some of the crates got to move up. Need a cart for these walls. Do I? I'm tempted to buy another dolly. Dollies are kind of expensive, though. Some of the nuts could also stash away into a bag, and that bag can hang out somewhere else. That's also a thing. That's kind of my cart, and this cart was completely full of walls, too. Autosave, please! I'm always in the middle of something when you appear. Yeah, okay. Because those walls we're probably going to be using for this, so I guess... God, is there an easy way of doing this? I don't think so. I think I power down, just tear out the wall, build the new wall along, so I gotta clear out... And I gotta clear out like this entire center area of stuff. Do you guys have another cart? And if so, what does it cost? Please say yes and like 6,000 bucks. I have 214,000. Holy crap. I'm still gonna be a bit frugal though, because I know how expensive things can be. They do have a cart, it's 8,000. You're right. Oh, hey. This is new. Okay, yeah, and this is the thing that supplies the ship's pellet feeders by combining and cooling reactants, C2O and helium, into millimeter scale solid pellet. Right, so we use that to actually form the pellet and then feed the pellet in. Well, there we go. 18,000 bucks for that. I'm already unsure of when we ever get around to doing that stuff, so for the moment you can keep it and have it. That is okay. I'll almost certainly find my own somewhere. Someday. Somehow. I'll take that cart, and we're gonna use that cart. Because there's no room. I assumed you would put it, like, next to the ship or something, then. Bad assumption? We'll just have to have stuff float out in space for a bit, I think. Oh, nope, there it is. I see it. Haha! It's out here. Did you see it? Man. I totally saw it. I was just seeing if you guys saw it. Sitting out there. In kind of plain sight. Out in the open, you know? Yeah, this all won't quite... Well, maybe. Yeah, no. We're like one short. Okay. What else can we do here? The beds we can roll up, we don't really need. We don't need those anywhere. I know. Committing a crime damage. Nobody's gonna care though, come on. If we gotta break out the wall and connect these two rooms, then I will. I think I can probably just actually see about straight up using this room as a bit of storage though, right? Because it's a fairly large room. It's got like the rack or something in there, but otherwise, yeah, like the rack kind of needs to go, but otherwise there's room for stuff. And if we need to connect these two, we can do that. But I think we'll have to do a little bit of safety work here, because there's, you know, a kind of a void out there. Then I guess we can look into seeing about borrowing some of these other rooms that are out and about. Hello, Oscar. I don't know what this is up here. This is horrible, dark, dingy smoker's lounge, also with beds. I don't know. And then up here, posters, a vent, an open vent. Pry open the door, nobody's looking. Oh, this is another. Oh. Hello. Is this a bribe? I'll give you... What the heck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Ugh, yeah, get away. Yuck. Throw money at it. That's kind of notable. 177, that almost pays for lunch. Incredible. We'll pick up that last one and see what we can scoot around. I definitely want to get the big tanks, like the deuterium and the cryo tanks up there, because I feel like these are often damaged or exploded. These little side thingies, like the pellet feeder and laser arrays, I'm not so sure on. I think for the most part, we often find those in kind of okay shape. Oh yeah, right, the beds. We'll stash them somewhere. In a bin or something, I think I'll be fine. See if I can just, like, throw them into the fridge. Whoa, Krug, your room is so clean. Opens fridge and, like, floor tiles and cans of grout and sleeping bags come pouring out of it. Oh my god. The laser array. The pellet feeder assembly. Because these things are, they're fair enough to fit on. Like, I'll take them to some extent. I guess the capacitor, the cooler and heater we can probably install on the ship when we get the extension done. There's the fusion core pump. That one's a little bit rare-ish, I feel like. I haven't seen that too often. Let's get the switch moved, I guess. Fridge inventory? Yeah, that's big enough. Good, I can fit those. Can't fit the wall. Can't fit ship parts. Fine. Understandable. The helium tank will scoot. Actually, down here will be fine. I don't think I even need to move the switch, because everything kind of tucks beneath the switch. And then the cart can go up here. over one more. There. Then there's room for... If I take this bin out, one tank can go there, one can go there. We can get the generator where this door is, I suppose. Just get the door out of here, too. Probably take this door for myself, also. The doors are a bit interesting because when you uninstall them, they're 1x5. They don't even fit on the cart. You have to move these things by hand. Oh my god, stop. Krug's being a naughty boy. I know it. I know it. He does that. Pick it up. Can I just pocket the bin? It's a tiny bin. Really? Bulkhead bin loot. Look at this thing. It's got the same type of icon that, like, a Switch would have. Whatever. Bring this into the ship. And bring up the next thing. And just a bit of back and forth is in order here, I think. Ugh. Well, I don't think it'll naturally deteriorate anytime soon, so I think we're okay. Oh, the vent was, like, in the corner of the door. That's interesting. Good to know that that's a thing that... What is happening? Oh, Angelica Glenn. Oh, right. And also Jackson Bullock needs something. I don't know who that is. NASS Patrol 32. Oh, dear. I'd have to look it up at the nav console, I think. That we'll just grab. The switch. I think we can just move. Put that against the wall again. A little bit of renovating going on. Hey man, I can't help it. My taste is just better, okay? Man, when do I get to be a landlord and charge people to live on my ship? I'll make my own luxury liner and people have to pay money. Beam, 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 beam. Those, and then those conduits pick up. It's difficult when they tuck themselves behind other furnishings. And then this vent will be taking. Mine. Oh, what? Why? Okay. Excuse me, table. We need to lift the table out of here, Krug, so we can access the conduits back here. Oh my god, really? Drag it down here. Krug, you're making this way more difficult than it needs to be, man. There. Walk up there, we get a couple of conduits installed in here, then. Because someone didn't even fully connect me up. We had this weird gap over here, the break over here, the conduits just spread all across this place. Should have saved up more money during character creation and gotten a better starting house. Or dorm, or whatever this is. I don't actually know if you can have a different starting area. I just assume K-Leg is where everybody starts. I don't know. There. Doors functional. The vent. Well, the vent I'm keeping. The table can be reinstalled up here though, I guess. Oh my god, Krug, please. Krug, take the table. Bring the table up here. You can reach it, I promise. I think, like, the blueprint of the furniture sometimes gets in the way of placing the furniture that you're wanting to blueprint down. So you have to just manually pick up stuff and bring it up there. There's still a little bit of room, though, for, like, the generator. And the sink and toilet we can probably rip out to move on to our ship. Play around with it and see. Still want to get the transponder moved over if I can. Take a chance with it. Worst case, it's what, like 20,000 bucks to get a new one? It's not that bad. It's annoying, but it's not that bad. Then these dollies were, yeah, that's all walls. This was a bit of a mix, complete with a backpack that I could use for some net carrying. Really just give me all of these things, including the battery. Well, the lamp can keep those. The battery of the EVA suit. The PDAs are going in the PDA crate, which is looking very full nowadays. The one bag's totally full. This bag's about half full. The EVA suit goes into not the overhead bin. Not the overhead bin. Into autosave. Into here. I'll charge your battery for you. The work lamp. The OSFX injector I ought to just hang on for myself. A few spare conduits, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with a few conduits in the work lamp, because I don't really have like a conduits bin anymore. A couple just loose blue lights in here. Just stuff. Just put stuff in there. Make a quick swap there. Swap, switch. One of the lights in here. I'm taking the batteries. There. Just honestly just sell those double Bs. They don't lose their charge so fast, and they're not terribly uncommon. Even if I need to buy more, they're pretty cheap. That's one of my batteries that's low charge. My current battery is doing okay. Did I have another battery anywhere? That is drinks and food. That is some other crud, right? Okay. We're doing too much inside-outside stuff for me to put that on right now. So this bag is totally okay to carry around for whatever. We can uninstall some nets and throw said nets into this bag then. Also need to uninstall the thrusters and that antenna. The antenna will move probably just to the front of the ship over here or something. I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal moving this thing, right? It just basically pops off. Yeah, very easy. There is a slightly fancier antenna that we could see about picking up too that's like hardened or so. I don't know if that's like a fancy thing that gives us bigger, better range to spot derelicts or what it is, or just something that's just a bit hardier for the solar winds and sulfuric gases that I assume some systems will be having going on. It's one of those deals where it's like there's so much potential depth in this. I don't know what's actually a thing right now and what's a placeholder. Or if it's just something that is a thing and is in, but it takes you like 100 hours to get there unless you go like specifically and absolutely know what you're doing. All of that, you know? I don't know. I guess the floor thing we can also get rid of here. I kind of like having the lights out here, but we're going to be eventually having side room. I guess for now they can stay, huh? Because we're not putting in the side rooms at all. Yeah, I guess I can stay. That's fine. Just carry the wall down. Rebuild the cockpit area down here. Then we look around for a little more RCS goodness, because there's no way I'm buying the Hydra. It's like 30,000 per Hydra, man. That's crazy. That's insane. I gotta save up for actual housing permit. So the thrusters actually we'll just store these. That works. Just keep them stored. The MHD generator will pick up and move this. I don't know what this stuff weighs, so I'm not sure what's like the most important thing to be getting off of my ship. Like, I'd love to just store away the stuff that weighs the most, because that's what's slowing me down a lot. That's why I need so much RCS and more thrusters and more fuel and all that. But without knowing the specific weights of stuff, I just have to guess. I guess technically I could check, like, take something off of my ship and then get the ship scanned and see how much the weights changed. What a pain. Oh, also, we can set that to be an automatic door again. I don't want people breaking in here trying to repair my stuff. The fiends, I know what they're like. I mean, that's pretty good. I think most of it is like those helium tanks and all that. Those are super duper heavy, and I had 2 of them strapped onto my back. Jackson Bullock, we can probably ignore. Angelica Glenn, what do you want? I got a cool trick to show you. Oh, I had a cool trick to show you. I seem to have forgotten what the trick was. Good. Soon. Although you're just a bartender, so probably not you. Probably get somebody who's a little more shippish. You wanted... research project, right. Angelica Glenn thanks Krug Dutsky warmly for their previous assistance. This time they're seeking a rare piece that is still in working order. 40,000 bucks for an intact Miura brand RCS intake regulator. Miura brand RCS intake regulator. I don't even know what that is. What are these words? Miura brand. Is that something we have here, or is that like off system? I mean, you said it's rare, so, you know, to some extent I'll believe you, but, you know. Yeah, nothing here. Huh. Okay, I'll keep an eye out, I guess. I'm gonna be looking for RCS stuff anyway, and we don't have any dreadful meat to mess with, so. That's my bag, right. Let's, swap battery. Krug? Right. Unplug the CO2 can so we can step over it. It's not doing anything anyway. Couldn't reach the battery charger. Whoops. There we go. Drill's good. Laser torch is good. I think that's it. The cargo up to uninstall is just a screwdriver type thing, so. Easy. I hope we're still at least like moderately mobile here after all of this.